Okay, what you're looking at here is just a boot layout that I've got in mind to fix up for this Camry at the moment, because obviously I've told you about going stupid with this thing and having one bridge to each speaker. So this was like, I've had a couple of layout drafts, and this is probably as good as it's going to get. Well, that's what I'm happy with anyway, which is the main thing. So what I was thinking doing is basically these will run that side, them two will run that side, and I'll run that as my master amp, and then I'll run these interconnects to each amp through the buffer pre-out jacks, and then so basically run it from that one to there, from here to here, from there to there, and we're laughing. So, and also this would be the perfect opportunity to show this off. So what I was going to do was I was going to build it up so that way I can cover that little line there and make it sit flush via probably an 18mm piece, which should be able to get it to the same level. And then eventually what I'll do is I'll make some beauty panels that will go there, and it'll come up there. And to finish it off, I'll have, yes, I know, so explode. You mount it up there like that. So that's how that one's going to sit. And yeah, it should be good. So there's my 10 MP3 CDs that I can play. So got all the tools out, ready to rock and roll. My workshop, which is out here. Don't forget the cable. And I've got a few more reels that are inside there that I can start mucking around with. So without any further ado, let's get this shocking build underway and see if we can get this thing loud. Obviously my goal is try and beat my previous record, which at this point in time is 128.7 on music and 133.1 with test tones. So, and that was infinite baffle, and it was just one of them running these down to 2 ohm stereo. So now they're going to be 4 ohm bridge per amp. So they're going to be seeing a big difference, because these things are rated at 80 watts RMS. Now all of them running off there 2 ohm bridge or 2 ohm stereo, I was seeing about probably the 185 watt RMS mark each. Now they're about to see something in excess of about 600 watts, so I reckon close to say 750, and that's on 12 volt per speaker. So we shall see what will come about of this build, especially once it's all been sealed off underneath here. So I will put the back seat down and show what else I've been up to. Okay. So that's going to get boxed off in there. I'll open the other side too. So that's going to be, that'll come to a seal once that back seat's in place. That'll be airtight up against there. I'll seal this off. That works out to about 2 cubes along the parcel shelf. So on this side here, it's got expanded foam that's closed off the gaps around here. I've blocked off all the holes over to there and expanded foam that side as well, so that way it should create an airtight seal. I'll mask up, and I'll probably bog up this section around here, or bondo it, whatever you want to call it, and that should be able to create that 2.5 cube enclosure that I need to try to get this thing a bit louder, probably hit that a little bit lower. These things can apparently play down to 20, I think it was 25 or 22 hertz, I think their frequency response is, so they can get low enough, but I'll just be happy to get these things, you know, pretty loud, well, in comparison, obviously, because I'm competing against guys that have subs, whereas the whole purpose of this build is to not use a sub and still get, yeah, relatively tough in the competition for the sake of it. Just more for bragging rights, I guess. So I'll see if I can, like, my goal is obviously to get past 135. If I can get over there, I'll be tickle pink with it. But I think with this sealed off in a box, I'm predicting maybe, I'll say about 136 to 137. I should be able to see on test tones, but I want to be able to either base race or base battle this thing on about 129.9. That's what I want to do. So if I can do that, I'll be wrapped. So that's going to be my goal. So without any further ado, I'm going to get stuck into this build and make this thing happen. Alright, bye for now.